The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Detroit Coffee Lodge, located at 19737 James Cousin Freeway. Make yourself comfortable, just like home. Sandwiches made with love. Some of the best gourmet coffee around. Give us a call, 313-340-0960. Detroit Coffee Lodge, 19737 James Cousin Freeway. We gather, we share, we spread love at Detroit Coffee Lodge. Go to www.detroitcoffeelodge.com. Stay up to date what we got going on. Or check us out on Instagram or Facebook, Detroit Coffee Lodge.
Rise and grind, morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
Oh, hey. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry, I was on my phone. Hey, can I get a little Zoom? What are you doing? Thank you. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I am your girl, Brittany Chanel. Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. Miles is here with me, too. I don't know if y'all was looking for him or not.
They are always looking for me,
Are they looking for you?
and I am here. I am here.
No, where do you keep saying? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I
Are you
kept
ready?
saying, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Okay,
I stay ready, so I gotta get ready.
Evidently you wasn't, okay?
Shut up. I was busy doing something on my phone.
Okay,
I was working on my phone.
sure.
You know, this is the new job now that everybody has. Did you know that?
What?
Working from their phone.
That's crazy.
What you mean?
That's crazy.
What you think social media is?
That's about to die out. I keep telling you.
What's about to die out?
The hustle and muscle and bustle of social media.
What do you mean? Like, you gonna have to explain this to me.
Like
Because I feel like that's how everybody working now.
yeah, that's kind of crazy. Content creators and all that, they're going to be just regular people from now on.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
AI? Or just because people are tired of content?
Definitely both. Because shout out to Shani. Shani has said that she gave one of her clients half of her money back.
Oh, you talking about from Shani from Basketball Wives?
No, Shani's no.
Who you talking about?
Sonny.
Oh, Sonny. Yeah,
Sonny,
Detroit Sonny.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And she gave their money back because the food was terrible.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And she said these content people be lying.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen. So, do you see anybody driving anymore? The cars that you heard was real popular. You see them driving them anymore?
What cars were popular?
Like the Grand Wagoneer.
I've never seen nobody do it before. I mean, I don't really follow content creators because I feel like they be making stuff up anyway.
Well, majority of the time they do.
Yeah.
Majority of the time they do, and they do it for the dollar.
Well,
And-
everybody's doing it for the dollar. I'm telling you, I saw that. I know you saw that movie Hustle with Jennifer Lopez.
Yes.
And
yes.
and at the end of the movie, she said, "America is a hustle.
Yeah.
Everybody's hustling. Like it's just what's your hustle?
Well,
What's your hustle?
and what people finding out that is that you don't have to. What is it? You don't have to lie, Craig.
You ain't got a lot, Craig.
You ain't got to lie, Craig.
Hey, I respect Sonny for that though, because the people are lying, and that's how I feel when I see the content creators. I'm like, man, everything ain't good.
No, it's not.
Just like when people die, no disrespect to anyone that passes or anything like that, but they always have great things to say about them.
Yeah.
They were so nice. They were this, they were that, and then when you get deeper into it, you be like,
They wasn't nothing.
they wasn't nothing.
And I wouldn't say the word nothing. They said they ain't no,
Yes. Yeah. Hey, yeah. She said yes. They be lying for sure. They do it for views and money.
Yeah, and
Everything is for views and money. I just saw something today where they said like weddings and all of that stuff is going down. Like people aren't spending a lot of money on weddings.
no.
I just saw like there's a decline in a lot of stuff. Like they said Vegas is going down because a lot of people ain't doing that. Alcohol has going down because a lot of people stopped drinking.
And you know
Like,
what's killing
so
it?
much stuff is going down.
You know what's killing it?
What?
Social media.
It's killing all of
Yeah,
the
it's
stuff.
killing all of it.
Why?
I don't have to go to Vegas if people are doing this. I don't have to. It's a lot of stuff I don't have to do. I mean, it's just like anything. A club be hot for a moment until something happened.
Yeah.
That's how
I was about to say one, but I said I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But that's how life is.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just keep the perspective of life, you're gonna win. But most people don't understand how to win or why they. And some people don't believe they should win.
So how do you win?
Just move forward and keep going.
We're keep moving.
Just keep going.
Keep your head down and keep going straight.
I tell anybody in football, yeah, I said I went to a funeral where no one showed up. I think she's saying showed up or
I don't
stood
know.
up.
She said stood up.
I don't
I
know.
don't know what that means.
I guess when
Like
you-
nobody did a 2-minute remark.
Shout out to our minute captain, B-Time. Look, the whole thing is, if people look at life is exactly what it is.
Yeah, I noticed. Just keep doing you.
Yeah, if you ever seen football, basketball, they just keep pushing forward. They keep pushing forward. Whether they hit, miss, fumble, they keep going forward, and you're going to win.
But I feel like some people reach a point in life where they feel like they're being stagnant or they're not moving, and it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do now?
It ain't what you're supposed to do. It's what you're not doing. It's focusing. You just go forward.
So, okay, because you're so much older than me and so much wiser, definitely older. So when
Definitely
people,
older.
so when people feel like, because I don't know, I know that we live in the Midwest, and I feel like it happens a lot for people because of the seasons change, and I feel like in winter a lot of people get down and depressed because of the
But that's stupid.
No. I'm saying because you're just doing the same thing and it becomes like redundant, and it feels like even though you've been doing the same thing in the summer, it's just when the winter comes, it's just more depressing because you really ain't going nowhere. And it just seems like people it's like they're stagnant.
Right.
And they're getting tired of being stagnant, but you're saying that they have shifted focus. Shut up, Calvin. Hey, something to do.
I had to put that up there.
So you're saying that people have lost focus, which is why they feel stagnant.
Yes.
And feel like they're not moving.
Yes.
So they're losing focus in terms of what?
I'm going to say social media, but I'm about to put in perspective.
Okay, let's do that.
IG. Mm-hmm. It's called Instagram. Mm-hmm. Instant gratification.
Instant gratification. Mm-hmm.
That's why people lose focus.
Gotcha.
If you don't, like, take for instance, when I go in the studio, they used to call me a studio rat, right?
Mm-hmm. You still are.
Yeah. Well, no.
Mind you be in the studio all the time.
Yeah, but nowhere near what I used to be.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Because if it's just worse than this, then that was terrible.
Oh, it was way worse.
Okay, go on. Studio rat.
When they used to call me a studio rat, but I had to be a studio rat. I was producing 9 different people, 4 different genres of music, and I was producing it. You know what I mean? 4 different genres, 9 different people. You know what I mean? I'm talking about a young lady, an older gentleman. You know what I mean? It was a lot. So you cannot be. I believe in being the best. I don't believe in being good. I don't believe in being better than the other person. Be the best, because if you don't be the best, you always going to lose.
Be at the best at what you know how to do.
No, be the best at anything you at least strive to be.
You know what's interesting? That you say strive to be the best when God only said it's good. I find that very interesting that you say that.
Yeah, because God can say it's good.
But what if he said good is good?
Yeah, but
But you're saying I have to be the best, but
Yeah,
God
be
has
the
already
best.
said it's good.
no, because God said it's good. What did God say is good?
Everything was good except for man.
That He is involved with.
So therefore, if he's involved, then what are you striving to be the best for when he already said it's good?
Because if you don't, how can you win the race without being the best?
Well, I'm just challenging.
Yeah,
you, that's
yeah.
all. But I agree. Yeah,
but
you should be the best.
you have to be the best. I tell
But
Shane,
but I feel like it has to be the best in the form of it's not being any competition, but with yourself.
right.
Because I feel like people, for me, if you're
Be the best you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you're competing against somebody else, then you're not focused on you. That's how I feel.
No, you're right.
Yeah, because I can't be worried about you being the best when I'm over here focused on me being the best. Like I can care less about what you're doing. I'm only worried about what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna be the best for me.
That's what I said. And Will Smith got me pumped. I was watching an interview with him one day, right? Mm-hmm. And he was saying how he's afraid of mice. Right?
I get it.
Yeah, but
Also, don't like spiders either.
I don't care about spiders. I don't care about bugs because I
They
can.
could bite me.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna chase you now. Rats, mice, they will.
Yes, they will.
No, spiders won't. However, I said Will, like, what up, though, Cal?
Hey, yeah.
Good morning, Freckles. I said Will.
Freckles.
I said Will Smith. I said Will like I know him, but
We do.
I haven't met him before. But that's when the rapping days. But he also said that no one is going to be able to beat him. Mm-hmm. If you put him in a position to where he have to learn a role or learn how to be a particular, no one going to be able to be that character better than him.
I believe it.
I believe it, and that's the same with me. Nobody is going to be able to beat me. Mm-hmm. I don't care how much people think it's further, that they think it's further than me. They not think my calculated steps is already maybe 10 steps ahead of them. Mm-hmm. Even if they 30 projects ahead of me. You feel me?
No, I got you.
I don't know how to play chess, but my mentor said
Wait a minute. You don't know how to play chess, but you can swim.
I could swim.
And I feel like chess is the game of life.
I'm living it. So that's what I'm saying.
That's interesting that you don't know how to play chess, but you can swim.
Like a goldfish.
But I can play chess, but I can't swim.
But so the game of life. But see, here's the thing. What I've learned. That's what my mentor said. He said, "Miles, you can't play. You don't know how to play chess." I said, "No." He said, "You sure live like you do." Mm-hmm. Because I would never have. I've always been a small frame guy. Shut up. But not now, of course. You say okay. So anyway, I was always small. So when I played football, everybody was just trying to hurt me. Mm-hmm. So I had to,
small.
yeah. So I had to be fast enough, quick enough, and I had to think. If I'm about to set a play, if I'm the quarterback and I'm setting a play, I can't think and look at the wide receiver. I got to throw because that's where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's how I do.
Gotcha.
But I think like that all the time.
Gotcha.
So I think people don't realize that's just life, period. Like,
Yeah, I get that.
so every game you name have the human anatomy involved. Not the physical part, but the operations.
Yeah.
How it works, where you're supposed to be.
Well, that's why people in business, they said, once you figure out a system, you can apply it in any single thing. You just have to figure out the system, right?
Very true.
That's how I feel about myself as a human. I have a system. So you could put me anywhere and the system's going to work. That's how I look at it for myself.
You're absolutely
I
right.
have a system for myself.
That's why the president of GM the president of AT&T can become the president of GM.
Because it's a system.
It's a system.
And it should have worked in any room that you put it in.
Exactly. Dorian said I can do both, and Sudoku.
I can do that too.
Sudoku.
I can do those two.
Sudoku.
I love Sudoku.
Yeah, see, you said it different. Everybody said it different.
Sudoku.
Whatever.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's such a game that just takes your mind somewhere else. I could play it for hours.
Now, I used to go to Birmingham, downtown Birmingham, and sit at the cafe outside
And play it?
and just write all day. I buy a book. By the time I get done, half of the book be finished. I just love it.
Well, yeah, I used to do it in class all the time when I was in college.
Yeah.
And then I did it one time after I had smoked a little bit of weed. And I never smoked weed ever again.
Yeah. Wow.
Those numbers were literally, I was like,
They were jumping at you. Yeah.
yeah, I never ever touched it again. I said, yeah, this ain't for me.
Hey,
I like my mind too much.
since we're going into that, let's go into the topic of the day.
What's the topic?
Purpose over popularity. So it fits right into it. Why you laugh?
It does fit right in.
So
Purpose over popularity.
yes.
If you're in purpose, I feel like popularity will come.
Well,
But who wants to be popular?
but I don't. So I play the background so much. People be like, man, won't you just say you did it?
Well, I think popularity is more of an ego thing.
It is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think it's one of those things where sometimes when your ego get in the way, it's like, dang, I kind of want to get my recognition for that.
Right.
But if you really don't care about it, you don't care. Like it doesn't matter. I think human wise, like our human nature, we do care to some extent. More
Wow.
so about getting recognized.
I just got a download, but you're absolutely correct. I'm so serious. I just got a super duper download.
I
Thank
think
God.
it's just. I mean, I think it's just a human nature. Like your ego is gonna pop up. That's the whole purpose of the thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I totally agree. However, it depends on the type of person you are.
If you're chasing it, though,
You cannot chase it. I tell you.
some people are chasing popularity.
I mean, people chase a lot of things. You know what I mean?
But okay, so I feel like they're chasing it because it's something deep, deep, deep inside, like a big insecurity.
Yeah.
She said, "Who wants to be popular? Everybody who posts situations to go viral." Yeah.
But, so let's talk about going viral. That's a social media thing.
Here we go with social media
I'm
again.
just saying, social media is what is going to ruin people for the next 2 to 4 years.
It's already has ruined people.
Yeah, but it's going to go deeper because people check your screen time on your phone.
Yeah, man, go off.
My screen time is ridiculous.
That's how much you be on your phone.
No.
Oh.
I mean, it's so low, but this is the life I'm in.
But see, the thing that bothers me though is because I listen to it's somebody I listen to on YouTube, and I listen to it throughout the day. So I'm listening to, so it's making it screen time though.
Yeah, right. So here's what my screen time was actually last week was 2.5 hours.
Doing what?
I don't want to say. No, it's probably was porn.
You need to get that together.
No, but I do research. Actually, I'm writing a screenplay called Porn.
Go on.
No, it's about the industry, but not the sex. See, people think that it's about the psyche part about
Which
people in the
which
industry.
is the entire industry that people have not yet learned. The
you
whole
go.
entire business
There you go. She said it.
of
I didn't.
media has nothing to do with your talent. It has nothing to do with anything. It has everything to do with psychology.
So that's why I'm writing it. That's why the movie is called.
As a matter of fact, it has everything to do with psychology and sociology, which is those two topics that I studied when I was in college. Why? Because it deals with people.
And the whole thing, have you ever saw the new TV show called Focus? It's not new. Not Focus. Found.
Yes, I'm watching it now.
Beautiful movie. I mean, beautiful
It's
series.
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
Beautiful
It only
series.
got 2 seasons,
It only got 2 seasons. The new one just came out. So
but it was all the mind.
it's all psyche.
I can't figure out his obsession and her obsession yet.
I know.
I
know
can't
what it is.
figure it out.
Yes, you can. You know what it is.
I feel like I'm getting close. I'm getting close.
It's all about betrayal from both of them.
From her father?
No?
From him? Because she has a daddy issue and he has a mommy issue.
No, both of them have the same issue.
Okay, well, then I got it. Did you finish it?
No, it's not about me finishing it already. I see how it's wrote. It's
Okay,
about,
we gonna have to talk about it.
It's about they believe God left them, failed them. They all believe, both of
But
them
they
believe.
have a very, very, really weird type of relationship for each other.
Of course.
Because as much as she hate him,
She needs
she
him.
loves him and need him.
She needs him.
But as much as
Same thing.
it's deep for me psychologically. I
So
like it.
people need each other.
Yeah,
The only reason why people
but he kidnapped her.
he needed to save her. People, I'm telling you. I mean, when
We're
you start
gonna talk about
when you
it.
start looking at it, it's gonna be like, I bet you, I'll go back to what they believe in God. I bet you they're gonna be like this. Oh,
We have
and
to-
everybody gonna be like, wow.
Cause
It-
I mean, the show is the
They-
show is deep. I love it.
the number one thing that they have that's in common, they both have abandonment issues.
Well, yeah, and they have Well, she has like this savior complex.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because God did not save her. She didn't believe. I'm trying to show
Okay.
people.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna get into it because I like the show.
Yeah.
But yes, I am watching the show. It's called Found and it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Yamina says, think about the man who picked up the kids on the school bus. He could have done it without going live And can some
She said, "Can someone please help me understand why he has a GoFundMe?" Well, what happened to the man on the school bus?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean to call in.
Yeah, like,
you already know the phone number
I don't know.
810-560-0658.
I don't know what happened to that man. So it was okay. So I watched. It was a movie called Love Don't Cost a Thing with Christina Milian and Nick Cannon.
Oh, I'm gonna say that was a long time ago. Good morning, Rhea.
Well, he wanted to be popular because he was a nerd, right?
Right.
And it was something that she said in
No,
the,
he wanted to be popular to get her attention.
yeah. Well,
So everybody, people just don't want to get popular for no reason.
that's what I was actually about to make something. Is the phone on?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, caller.
Great morrow. How y'all doing?
Tomorrow.
Hey, so I'm surprised y'all didn't hear about that. It was a gentleman on the east side of Detroit who owns, I believe, like 3 school buses, right? Mm-hmm. So on the very frigid, cold day, he took it upon himself to warm his school bus up and ride around the neighborhoods on the east side and pick up kids and drop them off at school.
Right.
Great gesture. Great, great thing to think about doing. But we teach our kids not to talk to strangers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he just kind of overstepped a little bit, and he should have thought about that a little bit more. But like I said, my thing is, so he did this. He went live. A lot of people condemned him for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he chose to compare himself to the gentleman who got suspended. Have a good day. The gentleman who got suspended from for saying what he said to Donald Trump, and he side by side compared their GoFundMe. I guess his GoFundMe only made $10, and the guy before it made almost $500,000 on GoFundMe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just confused of why he even started the GoFundMe page. And like I said, he could have done what he did. He didn't have to go viral and do it. He could have just did it. And not, people, so the subject is popularity, right?
Yeah.
He did it for the viral, to go viral. Just like the young man who walked the little baby to school. You could have walked that baby to school and not went live on Facebook. You could have just walked to the school, talked to school administrators, and called the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We use these situations, these private situations, to go viral, to get some type of recognition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we should just be doing it out of the kindness of our heart and not be looking for people to give us kudos for it. So, anyway.
I agree. Thank you very much for
Thank
calling,
you.
Yaya.
No problem. Y'all have a good day.
The most beautiful. I'll call you later, baby. All right, then. Bye, Yaya. So, listen. Yeah, I heard about the story. I didn't know.
I didn't hear about the story.
I didn't know about the details. However, this is what I'm talking about: social media, about going wrong.
What about being viral?
No, just about about how it's going to diminish.
Yeah. Well,
It's going to falter, but it's not going to falter without a purpose. Social media is going to become a thing to where it's going to have to be a reason why you're on.
yeah, it is. When got a new movie coming out, the list will be coming out soon. I just want y'all to know that. When it comes out, I'll let you guys know.
So yeah,
That's the only time I like to post.
Yeah, but even that, people think posting helps.
Well, no, it's just to let y'all know I'm still working.
But I'm not talking about you silly. I'm talking about if you post, you only gonna reach the people who you already know.
That's fine.
And if people ain't talking about you, shut up.
That's fine.
But if the people you reach already know and they not supporting you now, they're not gonna support you anyway.
That's okay.
So
I still believe in power of word of mouth.
I'm gonna tell you what they did this. So remember I said this, please.
Be good.
They push social media to upgrade advertising and marketing.
Absolutely.
'Cause
It's
now-
never about you.
Never.
It is never about you. They learn to use us because they realize that we're not that smart. Some of us.
No, they realize we are that smart.
We're not.
However,
Because we're not looking behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I have always learned.
look up under your hood of your car.
Yes, because that's really who's running everything, right?
Exactly.
So the people that you see out in front, even the actors, don't run the show. It is
nothing.
always the puppet master behind pulling the strings. We're not running anything. Which takes me back to, like I said, everything is
Good morning, G.
sociology and psychology.
Yes.
Which is something else that they don't want you to
Get into.
they don't want you to study
No.
psychology and sociology. Like they don't
No.
want you to study that at all.
This is why. Listen, I'm gonna ask you 4 questions. You ready?
Okay.
You ready?
Is this an interview?
Yes.
Okay, let me get ready.
What's the largest marketing company in the world?
The largest marketing company in the world?
This is how much stuff is in our face.
Is it Apple?
Nope.
Sony?
Nope. This
Samsung.
no.
The McDonald's?
No. Facebook.
Oh, I didn't think about it. You're right, I didn't. Because they are marketing now, right?
What's the largest? They've been.
I'm probably not going to know any of these answers.
What's the largest transportation company?
Largest transportation?
Mm-hmm.
Uber?
There you go.
Okay.
So these things is right in our face that we pay no attention to. But the 2 we just named, they have apps. Where's those apps?
And Saturday.
No, on your phone.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But where's the phone? Where's the phone?
In my hand.
Everywhere you go.
In my hand.
Right. Now, they can actually get money from people by saying, listen, we everywhere.
So there's really no excuse for you not to have access, even down to having your wallet now on your phone. So you can't say, hey, I left my wallet at home, because you got your phone.
And then when your phone, if you notice, most banks now say, hey, I noticed you shopped here lately.
Yeah, I know. And it's all on my phone. or they'll send you a text message. We haven't seen you in a while. Or they do it right around the time that you know, like
Your birthday. Holidays, period.
or just like, because I told you, I know I'm an emotional shopper. So I learned to watch like how I feel when I'm shopping.
Yeah.
Because the phone will get you.
Did you know? Did you see the study when they was talking about Avatar? Most Walmart and all these different companies was smart to start having blue things in their store.
Oh, because of Facebook?
No,
The color? No.
because of the movie
Oh,
Avatar.
because of Avatar. No.
It's crazy.
It's all psychology.
It's all psychology, and it's all dealing with emotion and your spirituality.
Which is, most people are doing emotion and not spirituality. Because if you're doing spirituality, you can control the emotion.
Exactly.
So people are led by their emotions. That's why everybody's, I feel.
That's why
I feel.
I hate when people.
And you're not
I
supposed to feel.
When people
Because
tell me-
God don't care about your feelings.
I tell people, but we're not. I'm not God. But what I will say is this: I could care less about a person's feelings when we talk about business. I feel like you treated me this way. That's you saying the key word. You feel that way.
But God, I mean, like, he care about your feelings, but he don't care about your feelings. If that makes sense.
Right. And also even the psyche about God. Most people don't pay attention to. And it's like if you just can understand and just God, when people pray, they're expecting God to listen, but people won't listen to other people.
Well, here's
and
the
that's
thing.
crazy to me.
Well, because prayer really is not for you to vent. It's not your venting session. Prayer is your problem-solving session. So if you're going to God for something, it's a problem-solving thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm praying for the solution. Like, okay, God, what is the solution? But you're right. People pray because they think it's a venting session.
Right. Thank you, Sean, very much. I appreciate
What
you.
did Sean say? Hey,
But
Sean.
I'm still learning. I'm still a student. He said Miles knows business. But it's all because, and Sean, thanks to you, the psyche, like what Sean taught me, was that if we are promoting the record, right, we have to make people, even if we don't like the record, we got to make people believe that they need that record.
Hello, that's why the Michael Jordan, if you saw the movie Air.
I got to watch it. No, I'm looking for it. I can't find it nowhere.
It was on Prime. It was on Prime Video.
Okay, I'm gonna
but
look
there was a specific line where because Nike wasn't nothing. Like Nike, first of all, they couldn't
know.
even wear.
I remember that.
They couldn't even wear colors.
Yeah, on the basketball
On the
court.
basketball
It'd be
court.
white. It gotta be white and white.
It had
black.
to be like white or something,
Black
right?
and white, yeah.
It had to be clean.
Yeah.
And Nike was like the struggling company or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
the
And they
Knight,
had,
the Knight brothers.
well, Michael Jordan came into the picture, and it was the guy who designed the first
Shit.
Jordan ever had color. It was
Yeah.
like red, black, and white. And they put him in the basement because they didn't like his ideas. He was this, he was that, whatever. So somebody else came in, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They wanted to do it. Like, they wanted to push the envelope.
Ooh, I'm gonna watch it today.
They wanted to push the envelope. And Viola Davis plays Michael Jordan's mother. And
I seen that clip.
basically,
She negotiated.
she negotiated his contract, and she was like, so you're telling me that it's just a shoe until my son puts it on. And they made you believe that if you buy this shoe,
You can
that you're
fly.
gonna fly like Michael Jordan.
yeah.
And that was the whole psychology behind it.
Them flat-footed ass shoes. So listen,
And people been they were losing a life for this shoe.
Yes.
And that was his only deal. And he's been rich ever since.
but it doesn't-
He made more money off of that than he did in basketball.
yeah, but that's purpose over versus popularity.
Yeah.
But this was when popularity became over purpose.
That's what they wanted you to believe.
Right.
Because they still had a purpose. And their purpose was,
To make
we
money.
want to make money. And we want you to believe you could fly.
So
Yes.
but again, we talking about purpose versus popularity.
My hand is.
Never owned a Jordan. Me neither. Never wanted a pair ever.
Well, I got
never
a few pair.
I mean, because you was in the basketball heavy too.
But
So-
I did think I could fly. Like,
Anyway,
and my number was 32. I had it backwards.
Really?
Yeah, that's my number.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So
Because he was 23. I had to be 32.
and
Like,
he wasn't even that popular in the very beginning.
no.
But here's what I tell everybody. If you take an underdog
That's why I love the underdog.
and you push it hard enough, it becomes the hottest thing. I've been the underdog ever since I came out of my mother's womb.
And you still not popular, though. That's the problem.
I don't want to be. You was trying to make a joke. See, I cut into you. I never wanted to be. I don't want to be, and I never wanted to be. But since I was born, how I was born, with water on the brain, everything I had was an overcoming thing. You know what I mean?
That's why you like that movie.
Yes, I really like the what's the name of this movie? It's another movie. It was about the girl who had asthma, who was
The Runner.
something. That was good. That was a very good movie. But this is why I say, and I strive to be the best at whatever I do. And I say no one can beat me. It's not because I think I'm better than anyone. It's just because I'm going to outrun you. I'm going to outlast you. And when I seen Will Smith say that, I understood him.
Well, that's why Kobe Bryant was the best.
Yeah.
Because it was never about him being the greatest basketball player in the world.
Right.
It was about, hey, if you're in the gym for an hour, I'm going to be in the gym an extra hour longer than you.
Yeah.
That was all he ever did. Like, and he said it if you ever watch his
Yeah, I
documentary.
seen it.
Yeah, like he said it. He was like, I wanted to be in the gym before you, and I wanted to be the last person out of the gym. That's all it was. He just got great because he was in the gym all the time.
Very true.
That was his whole MO. I feel like it's the same with Beyonce.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with anybody who you consider the best.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to do it longer than you.
Yeah, I mean, because
That's how I feel when I'm in Planet Fitness. You know, I'll
Really?
be on the Stairmaster.
Stairmaster.
I'll be on it longer than her.
right, at least her. Yeah, so
I got a problem.
yeah, I mean, I know we all do.
We got problems because I'm competing with somebody that's not competing with me, and I'm not competing with her. I'm competing
You
with
yourself, right? So, but that's
We got problems.
My favorite word, purpose. That's why I consider purpose as being the staple of living your best.
Yeah,
Because if you don't feel like you have no purpose, you're not gonna do it.
that's true.
You know what I mean? You're not going to do it. People, I have learned that people are lazy, right? They lazy by default. The world has set you on a timer,
Yes,
right?
especially women.
Well, I didn't want to say it. I'm glad.
Especially women. Yes, they put us on a big timer.
Carly, you're on the air.
Greetings.
What up, Dorian?
Hey, Dorian.
Really, you're talking about the power of repetition, right?
Yes, true.
And
That's one of the
Really,
powers.
that's not really truly a hard thing. Because here's the thing: you could lie. You could come up with a lie, and you can repeat it enough times that
You'll believe it.
you believe it.
Yeah.
Right. So with anything, any good tangible thing or bad tangible thing, repetition is all about.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
I
You have
agree.
to continue to do the same. You go to the gym, you only work out once, you never be in shape. If you sing once and you don't, you know what I'm saying?
No,
You're
yes.
never going to be the best singer. If you're in the basketball and you living like an NBA player, but you are, you're not putting in the work practice wise, yeah, you're not going to be good. And so repetition is probably much more important than anything. It's so overlooked in society and how we're supposed to operate.
Yes.
If we stay repetitive, like I've been loving the fact that this weather has been horrendously bad, because guess what it does collectively? It makes us better drivers. Now people are slowing down. Now people are knowing, hey, I can't drive so fast. Or I can't walk out here and do this, do that. I might break my neck.
Right.
So the repetition of a certain situation can be beneficial, but it can also be very bad. So like you were saying about the Jordans, right?
Uh-huh.
What a lie that was, right?
Big lie.
Hey, Miles, remember the dunks?
Yes.
When you had to squeeze it, it's supposed to make you fly or whatever.
Oh, you talking about the Reeboks?
Yeah, the Reebok, the pump.
Pumps, yes. Reebok
It
pumps.
did shit for your ass, right? You tighten up your ankle, you're gonna be the tripped out there. I didn't believe me. They didn't make you fly, but that's a marketing scheme. Those are schemes to get money out of it, or schemes to direct you and have a narrative of what they want you to think.
Anything outside of a natural thing is not a good thing. That's what I have fully learned. Anything outside of a natural thing is not good. I don't care. I don't care if it comes to weight loss. I don't care if it's the working out. You know what I mean? You gonna have to.
Right.
Man, they start building gyms when people say, "You mean to tell me people gonna pay for this shit?"
So you mean to tell me I shouldn't be using the Stairmaster?
You got steps in your house.
Yeah, but the Stairmaster, it just be boom.
Yeah,
Boom.
So
So y'all saying I need to walk up and down the steps?
yes.
Yeah, you save yourself a whole bunch of money.
And so here's the thing.
I'm only paying $10.
It sounds only 10, but you also spending your time to go travel.
Right.
You spending your gas to go.
So let me ask y'all this, since y'all so much older and wiser, mostly older. So you're saying that people should just work out at home?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what about if they're not properly doing the
Your
movement?
motivation, that's your fault.
Okay.
I'm about to say that. Yep.
So you're saying
You
So-
feel like you have to be in a group in order to do anything.
no. I'm not saying motivation. I'm saying that sometimes you do have to, and I'm looking at it as like mentorship, right? Because if there's somebody that is actually trained and certified in your movements for your body to be bigger or smaller, and you don't know that, you don't think that it's your responsibility to have that. You know what I'm saying? Because like you still have to have mentorship.
Yeah.
So that's-
No, you don't. Why do you feel like you need mentorship?
So you don't believe in the mentorship?
No, you mean
No,
mentor?
no.
Hold on. You mean
I'm saying-
mentorship as far as physical?
I mean mentorship as far as like we don't know everything. So sometimes there's someone that knows something else, or they can teach you the proper technique. Is what I'm saying.
Remain a student than become the teacher.
It's not a matter. I'm not saying it in the sense of not
It's
wanting
like
to
church.
advance.
That's like church to me.
You
Like
said-
you go to just like you go to church. If you read the Bible back and forth, right? No matter what religion you go to, at what point were you going to be? This is school. Like they Sunday school, right? When are you going to learn whatever it is that you need to learn so you can apply it? See, because if
Well,
you
that's
know
what
to
I'm
lift the-
saying.
if you
That's
know
what
to
I'm
lift the
saying.
barbell 10 times. Why do I need to pay somebody to tell me to do that?
No.
That's like self-help books. That's the same as self-help books. People are feeble-minded. This new generation, this new thinking, I'm not going to say it came in your generation, but it's been percolating for a while. It's this self-help. I need someone to guide
That's
me.
right. I
You gotta
see.
think, the greatest generation that lived, how do you think they lived? Did you like grandma and grandpa, like great-grandma and grandpa, especially for your generation?
Right. No,
Did
I
they
see.
work with them? Yeah.
I see what you're going. I see what you're saying.
No,
So,
I understand exactly what he's saying. But what I'm saying is, if I'm just not working out and I'm doing a barbell or something like that, and I'm doing it incorrectly,
Now you see, it,
and someone teaches me, like, I'm gonna learn to do it the correct way,
you
but
seek
then
a
I'm gonna continue to do it myself.
now if you seeking a trainer, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what
that.
I'm saying, but
I
I'm
get
not
that.
saying it in a
But-
sense like, oh, I need you to motivate me.
But most people not seeking a trainer. When they go
Yeah,
to
see,
the gym.
I'm this type of person. Like, I want to learn something, and once I've learned it, I'm gonna master it for me. That's how I do things.
Right.
Yeah, and I feel like that's how it should be. Like, I'm not. I told you with the whole acting thing. Once I learn the technique,
Yeah.
I've learned it. I'm gonna
You know what
master
they
it.
call
myself.
that? They call that being an autodidact. I mean, self-taught.
To self-taught, definitely.
Is that good or bad?
It's good.
That's a great thing.
It's
That's a great way of learning.
I'll tell you this.
Thank
Not
you.
knocking it at all.
Most
Thank you,
of my
Dora, for
life
calling.
I've been self-taught with something, but thank you.
Dorian has a great point.
But I agree wholeheartedly with Dorian, because that's how I feel. Like, I'm that way. It's like I'm gonna learn it,
so
because so for me, I like to understand something, because once I understand it, then I can make it work for me. That's how I get down. I can't speak for everybody else.
Rhea, this generation have leaders. Unfortunately, they are comatose. So here, the gym situation is different because I hate saying back in the day because it sounds like it's outdated.
Okay, well, it used to, or
Planet Fitness.
in the past.
If you look at the research behind Planet Fitness, LA Fitness, and these other gyms got into the gym game
Mm-hmm.
and lost. You know what I mean? There's what's that expensive ass gym?
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
That's where all the rich men are, ladies.
And they only go there people don't know, they only go there to hook up with the right type of woman.
Ladies, if you're looking for a rich man, go to Lifetime.
Go to Lifetime.
You only need a 3-month membership.
And it's crazy. So listen.
I'm telling y'all,
Hold on.
they go to the golf course too.
Listen to the mentality. Planet Fitness is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Hold on. I'm going to break this down. I'll call you in there.
Hey, good morning, good people. How everybody doing?
What up, though, G?
Hey, I felt what Miss Brittany Chanel was saying as far as the mentorship, but she just wasn't saying personal trainer. She was saying a mentor.
Yeah.
But the one thing about it that my drill sergeant, when I first went to the Army, used to always say, practice don't make perfect. Perfect practice make perfect.
Yes.
'Cause if you practice shit wrong, you're going to go out there and do it wrong. So we don't want you to just practice it. You got to practice it the right way perfectly,
Right.
which goes into the repetition. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I look at it like, since y'all was talking about Jordan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jordan was the person that had put himself on autopilot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of all the work he put in from not being the best
Right.
and wanting to get to be the best. Like, dude, I've never been a big Jordan fan until I've started hearing other basketball players talk about Jordan. He would be up till right before the game, drinking, smoking his cigars and shit, come out there and won't miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? But the rookies that's out there doing it with him, they playing like shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like with a factory worker, you got them old school factory workers that drink every day, all day, summer, winter, spring, fall, right?
Mm-hmm.
They good in that factory. But you take that young dude, he coming there on that hot ass summer day thinking he about to drink something, he gonna pass his ass out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the body is an incredible machine because you could train it to do anything you want it to do pretty much. You could take enough small amounts of poison to make yourself immune to certain poisons, right?
Right.
It's a bad mofo, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
not on the purpose versus
Popularity.
I think if you focus on your true purpose, you're going to be popular where you need to be popular. But if you try to put popularity first, you're going to end up on some goofball shit and Xing yourself out 9 times out of 10. Because it's like, the popularity thing. I feed the homeless all the time. I ain't walking around with a camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we out here passing out these pieces to these people on 8 Mile. No. Because I do that as a purpose for me. My purpose is to feed people when I can and different things like that, right?
True. Yes.
So if I was out there doing that,
I'm probably doing that so I can get views and get likes and maybe get money that probably ain't gonna be for the right. It's always somebody that's like, what you doing with those? Oh, I want to donate too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all the popularity I need. You feel me?
Right.
I don't need Facebook to see me doing this. You know?
Very true. I'm with you on that one.
I'm at 3 minutes. I'm gonna roll out, y'all. Sorry.
All right, no problem. So
He said something, and that's more so what I was getting at with the Dorian thing with having a mentor. Because there was a story that was told about, it was an older guy and a young guy, and they were cutting down trees with an axe. And the young guy, the young guy was like, I'm about to cut down as many trees as I possibly, and it was taking. So the old guy, he would cut, take his time, but he would sit down. But what he was doing, he was sharpening his axe.
Yeah.
So he actually did way more in less time than the kid did because he took his time and he sharpened his axe.
Right.
So what I'm saying was, and he cleared it up, G did. Sometimes we could be doing the repetition, but if we're doing it wrong, we're doing ourselves a disservice. So my purpose in saying sometimes you need mentorship because the mentor can teach you the technique on how to do it properly so that you can win. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, very true. But the most important part of all that is people got to be coachable.
That is true. Yeah,
everybody is not.
Well, that's because people aren't really wanting to learn. And like I said, for me, I want to learn, but I want to understand more than learn. Because if I'm understanding, I understand the purpose of why I'm doing something.
Yeah.
For me, like that's how I work and operate.
Right.
So if you teach me something and you break it down like, okay, well, you're doing it this way because it does this. Oh, okay, cool. Then I don't mind doing a repetition and mastering it.
Yeah. But sometimes, here's what when I teach people, I don't teach them the soft way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, teach me the right way and let me get over it.
People are not in preschool. This is why I always ask my friends, you mean to tell me you spent 7 years in school and you don't know this?
Yeah, because they don't teach you that.
No, that don't make no sense. Okay. So shout out to Nate. Nate was one of the first people who I taught and engineering and making music, right? Nate be in the middle of something. I just come in and unplug the machine. Boom. He be like, man, what the? He would never save it. You know what I mean?
Until then he starts saving it.
The first thing I taught him was to save your stuff.
All the time.
All the time.
Every 5 minutes.
Now, Nate, one of the biggest things about him, he saved everything.
Yeah.
Now we got the chance to save it in different destinations. So he's saving different destinations. But that made him become sharper on how to think. That one step made him think 3 steps ahead.
Well, this is why I think drug dealers are the dopest businessmen on the planet.
Always. A dope dealer is one of the best businessmen.
I love them. It's a different product, but I'm just saying I think they're the smartest people because they're businessmen. And I learned something this past weekend, which is something I've always said. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe that you should have training, right? Because there are different things that you do need to learn, like the basic fundamentals of skills. But what I learned this past weekend from a particular actor, he said that he didn't like the techniques, right? He said that you should know them, but to be like the best actor or to be a good actor is to have real life experience.
Very true.
And he said that, so go out and live your life. Like that's basically what he said. And for me, it was another thing too. I was watching a show and it was a college show. And I'm like, they did 4 years of undergrad. And now they got to go do another 3 years for law school. I said, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, why wouldn't you just do your first 2 years of learning the basics and then do the last couple years so when you graduate, you can come out and already be a lawyer? And I'm like, that's dumb.
But it's even more dumb because in earlier years before you had the bar and all that.
Yeah, because you didn't even have to have a bar.
Or you need to have apprenticeship and experience.
Because here's the thing, right? So when you first come out of college, the whole thing is, oh yeah, we can't hire you because you don't have no experience. But I got the education. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I feel like the best. That's why I like that movie Slumdog Millionaire, because I think life was the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher. Like you can learn and read as much as you can, but if you don't actually practice it and do it, then you're just basically wasting your time.
This is why reading is important. Reading become your map.
Yeah, like it's I look at it as like a fundamental like guideline.
Yeah.
So like I
Say
said,
the word guide.
yeah, it's a guideline. So it's like, okay, well, even cooking, right? Let's just use it as recipes. It's a book. You have to read it.
True.
They have the recipe. So they give you step by step what it is. And it's like, oh, okay, so this is the basic stuff that you need. And then you start adding your own spin to it. That's how I feel about life.
Yeah, but people don't look at it like that. Someone told me, why I need a book?
You are being bought, Calvin.
Somebody said, why read a book if you know? Because when that experience or when that opportunity or that situation occur, you recognize it.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Once you recognize it, you can avoid it or attack it the best way possible.
Yeah, because it's literally just a guideline.
All the time. She said Slumdog Millionaire was great. Plus, it taught him
To trust himself and not to listen to haters. Yeah, like Calvin.
calling you on the air. What I know, Jay?
Experience is a good teacher. Din, din,
Is this a song?
I don't know.
It takes someone like me. Okay,
Is
my
this
bad.
is this a real song or?
Yeah, it is a real song.
Who is it? I don't know it.
The hell? You don't know that song?
No. You guys
No,
are
no.
much older than me.
Love Under New Management. Okay,
Oh,
you
Mickey
know what?
Howard.
There
You
you
know what?
go.
I know
Nobody
Mickey
dealing with
Howard.
you. I'm done talking to you. What up, Miles?
What up,
I'm done
Jay?
talking to the young
You
kid.
know
What up, Miles?
you're a little higher on the scale than I am. That's all I'm saying.
So I just called in to say I'm like Brittany Chanel. I need to know the why.
Yeah, why?
I need to understand the why. And once I understand the why, then you can teach it to me, and then I can then go on my own to learn everything else that I need to learn. I'm a person that learns by seeing. Like, you cannot put a book in front of me on a subject.
Miles,
I
horses.
can't learn that way. I need it
Well, now-
demonstrated. I need to see it, and I need to know the why on why you're doing it the way you're doing it.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Now I'm gonna put it into perspective.
Please.
Knowing another person's why will never be the same as yours. So
No. I'm talking about system why.
No. That's not the why that I'm
Ain't
talking
the why she's
about.
talking about. I'm about to say, she ain't the why she's
Oh,
talking
I'm not talking about that why.
The
then.
why? No. The why that I'm talking about is if you tell me this boat goes here, this boat goes there. I need to know the why that boat goes there.
Because that's why I said the why is not your why. And so this is why I teach people. I teach people A, B, E. C and D is their own makeup. So they'll be able to use it to what they're going to use it for and what they want to be good at. Just because I'm learning Photoshop how to do flyers, they might don't want to learn Photoshop for flyers. They might just want to learn how to color proper.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's a particular way
No.
that you do it.
It's never a particular.
In Photoshop, it is.
It's-
So why you gotta have 2 layers? Why I gotta have 2 layers?
Hold on. The reason why that's your process. I might.
So you could do everything in 1 layer.
I might need 9.
No, what I'm saying is, what Miss J. Sharice said, why do I need a layer at all?
Because,
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing.
That's the why I'm asking
Okay.
That's
for.
the why that I need to know.
No,
right.
because it's part of the process.
And that's why I'm asking why. I don't care how you do it. I'm asking why for the processing part.
Well, that's what-
Correct. And see, and I had professors in college that will tell you, they're teaching you the subject or whatever, and I will always go, but why?
Yeah, but
For
they used to
processing
always-
purpose.
here's
Correct. And they used to be like, you don't need to know the why on everything. No, I do.
No,
I need to know the why.
okay. Listen, here's the thing.
It's not
true.
because I want to be difficult.
Listen,
That's just
you-
the way that I learn.
You asked the question. Hold on. You asked the question about one. Why?
I asked layers. Why do I need different layers?
Because there's nothing in the world made with one.
Okay, so now see how you explain that?
Hold on. Wait a minute. But that's listen.
But now I get it.
commonality of
That's not common if I'm not used to Photoshop.
no, it don't matter. Everything is. I keep trying to tell everybody, everything is the same for everything. There's nothing that's no different. People only alter shit to get you interested to buy their shit. Everything is the same.
If you're telling me that I have to hit this button,
Hey, you ever saw a fish that can't swim?
yep.
You would lie. Shut up. You ain't know
I didn't
When
wait
it's not
for
in
4
water.
minutes. Now I got to hang up the call back. Bye.
Bye.
No, what I'm saying is when you're teaching, let's say you're teaching this engineering course, right? And you say, well, you have to hit this button here when somebody's calling.
Yeah, but
My question is, well, why?
to answer it.
No, that's all I'm saying. So I was like, okay, so then I can't have this one and this one at the same time. And you will explain that to me. So, okay, now I get it.
I would never explain no shit like that because
I'm just using it as an example.
If a person is that slow, maybe we just.
I don't do engineering, so I'm going to have questions.
Hold on, listen. Here's one thing. I had a young lady said, "You don't even edit my podcast." I said, "If I'm behind this computer and I'm the engineer, I'm editing."
Okay.
She did not understand that, so she continued to argue with me.
Yeah, I'm not going to do all that.
So what I'm trying to explain to you is that everything in life has the same is the same shit. You just got to look at it. Different people look at it.
It's just all about perspective.
Right. That's why you have different programs.
Yeah.
To do the same thing.
It's just for people learning. People learn differently.
Not that people learn people trick people, and the terminology would dictate your
That's fine. Because I hate story problems in math.
terminology would dictate your outcome every time.
I hate story problems.
Calling you on the air.
Hey, man, I had to call back in.
Damn it, y'all sitting right next to each other.
Let's pass the phone.
Hey, then people be talking about, man, they getting too many minutes.
Don't worry about that. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, dog, I agree with what the lady's saying because there are certain processes in life you need to know the why, because it's like this. Like I've been a maintenance person at different jobs and stuff, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you why you need to shut this power off before you proceed to this step of your job.
Yes.
Because it's very important, because if you don't know the why, you might think it's just something I do, and you might not do it, and now you electrocute yourself and shut the whole fucking plant down for a couple days. You know what I'm saying?
And we get off for your funeral.
But
go ahead.
I'm talking about the wife for processing.
No, they ain't let nobody off for no funeral. They probably go. Hey, the way corporate America set up, they probably gonna charge your family for your fuck up.
Oh,
You
damn.
know what I mean?
Think about
Oh,
it.
they're gonna try to.
Try to.
Because you didn't follow procedures. They're going to try not to give you your motherfucking benefits and everything. Because they're going to say, he didn't follow the procedures.
Yeah, I agree. But that's in the system.
yeah.
So y'all saying the same thing.
And that's what I'm saying. If
So in
it's
the
a system,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
So that's what I'm saying. I agree with the ladies. And, because it's some things that are, and I teach my kids like this, you know what I'm saying? If I tell you the why and why what I'm telling you is important, or I can make it important as the why, then that will make you take it in better. You know what I'm saying? That will help you take it in better. Not make, but that could help you take it in better and get the importance of, okay, this is why you need to do this, and you can't half step on it.
Yes.
You can half step on a lot of stuff, but some stuff you half step and that'd be your last goddamn step. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I totally agree with Calvin said. Calvin said safety is a non-negotiable.
You talking about Judas?
His name is Calvin.
His name is Judas. Thank you,
All right,
G.
thank you, G. But so,
And I just discovered why he's single. He likes to argue for no reason.
no, it's not that. Sometimes, no, he asking you why.
No, he likes to argue for no reason. He's Judas, first and foremost. He likes to argue for no reason.
Mr. Dill was not Judas.
Judas had a purpose.
He did have a purpose.
So, yes,
Yeah,
he
but
likes to hate on people.
Only in God's eyes, though.
Well, he likes to
Not
hate
everybody's.
on all the women on the show.
No one you know is named Judas.
Calvin now is Judas.
Everybody's name is Peter, Paul, Jacob,
I'm about to tell
Mike.
you why he Judas. Because I tell you that I don't like spiders, and he wants to send a picture
Spider
of a
emoji.
spider. Like, that don't sound like Judas.
No, that sounds like Big Brother.
Judas.
It sound like a big
Your
brother.
big brother's Judas too. Anyways. If it's system wise, yes, that's my only reason. So I can understand this. I like to understand systems.
Here's the reason. Here's the thing, and I'll be very honest with you. I would say no because
Of course.
I mean, but not to just say no, but there's a lot of things that was invented and created because of not caring about the why, not saying hell with the why, because sometimes people make things easy for them, and people don't make things easier for the whole. So some people's jobs are only there because they told you about the switch and they were super safety man. When
Is that
but in reality, if they wasn't Mr. Safety Man and just told you, hey, don't hit that, they did their job. Calling you in the air.
Hey man,
Say man.
My personal life is personal. Like she said.
Y'all don't even say it right. Y'all don't say it right. It's my
That's number
private
one.
life is private. That is
whatever.
the correct way to say it.
Okay, that's cool. That's number one. But number two, I'm trying to help you. Y'all remember on the Maury show when they used to bring that stuff out what the people were scared of on the show?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help her.
I don't need your help.
I'm trying to help her get over the arachnophobia.
You don't need no help. I got bit by a spider, so tell me how you gonna help me get over arachnophobia.
So that means you Spider-Man.
I don't mess with spiders.
You know what you do? Give her
Peter
the
Parker.
anaconda. All right, yeah.
No. Absolutely not. Yes, yeah. I just figured out that Calvin, aka Judas, wants to argue with all the women on the show.
She called.
At least he arguing with women. At least he arguing with the women and not the men.
Heavily. See how she act.
Yeah.
You argue with all the women on the show.
I will argue with y'all too, but y'all
I do not.
stressful.
I only have an issue with 2 women on the show. That's it. That's it.
You argue with all the women.
Everybody comments.
All the women
Everybody
are
comments.
all women are red flags to you. We're gonna have a real therapy heart to heart.
Hold on,
session.
wait a minute. There's a lot of women that's red flags.
No,
Thank
I don't disagree with
No,
that.
okay, about
But he
that.
red flag all of
I
us.
mean, you got to realize women are red flaggish. I mean,
Thank
you real red women be red flaggish.
No, I don't disagree with you guys at all. I agree with y'all. Women are red
I
flags.
love black women. I just don't agree with all of them.
Hey, look,
Nobody asked you to, but you ain't gotta be shooting them down every 5
pow,
minutes.
pow, pow. I don't blame you, Calvin. Shoot their ass.
I mean, hey, that's what men do. We lead and teach. That's what we do.
Well, you don't lead or teach. You just be being mean.
Hey, look,
I don't attack nobody.
All the time you attacking.
He don't attack. He don't attack.
I keep it straight up. You know, that's what the super producer do. But y'all have a good day.
Bye.
Yeah, see you, Cal.
Goodbye.
Hey, listen, this is the whole truth. I would say this. I've learned to protect quietly.
Shut up, Dory. All that fruit you eat, you ate a spider. I probably have. They say we eat at least 8 a year.
Yeah, or more. So it depends on
How you sleeping.
how your spider infested house is, and how it's set up.
How you sleeping?
I would say this, and I posted. I said I protect quietly, right?
Women or just in general?
Period. People. Period. I learned how to not to say things because people be offended when you say something about their brother, their mother, their auntie. But I know how to place seeds in the right places, and I learned how to place seeds to see how long certain things is gonna last. That's why my feelings don't be hurt and don't bother me, because I already could tell some.
You can see it coming.
I can see it coming. I can tell who's courage. I could tell. I could tell when people are just don't want to do certain things.
If you're observant, you can see that.
I'm very observant. If I tell Brittany, your oranges, be careful with oranges, right? Because whatever, and then you constantly still eat them. You either don't respect what I told you, or you just don't care.
Yeah.
So
I'm not being careful with them though.
But when people come to me, be like, man, you know what you said about them oranges, bro? Yeah, the doctor just told me the same thing. But man, that's my favorite. I bit off into Puda the other day. I said, Puda, that's too much sugar. She said, but I like sugar. I said, sugar is the number one killer.
Of everything.
Of everything. No.
Everything.
She's like, huh? I said, yeah. Before somebody on the street hurt you, sugar been hurting you.
Because it's on your brain.
Right.
That's dementia and all that. It's all sugar.
And I broke her down how our skin is. Me and her skin is very similar, except for she keep her skin dry. I mean, dry. And so she catching, now she's 14, so, she getting acne. I said, that ain't nothing but your skin screaming for help. She said, huh? So, again,
Yeah.
people only gonna hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
And what they can do for that.
Well, I think it goes back to what you said with the social media thing. That's why I tell people to take social media breaks. And when they do take them, they always like, I feel so much better. I feel so much clearer. I feel this. And it's like, yeah, shut your phone down.
Listen.
Shut your phone down.
We are breaking it down. I'm about to break it down about gyms, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Planet Fitness, $10.
Mm-hmm.
LA Fitness, $34.
Mm-hmm.
Lifetime, $139.
Too much dang on money.
No, hold on. I'm gonna show you. Let's talk about mentality.
Yeah, I'm going because the men be there. I'm sorry.
Thank you for being honest.
That's what the men day at Lifetime.
They definitely had Lifetime because you know what?
And they got the doctors, the lawyers, the engineers, all the businessmen. They at Lifetime.
Because listen, now the separation between LA Fitness and Lifetime is 3 times as much, right?
Yeah, because
it don't mean that they make 3 times the money. Their mentality is different. They want to be around people who's similar in mentality.
Absolutely. That's where I want to be.
Right? When you go to Lifetime, you don't see their lockers are broken up. You don't see or smell.
I see quality.
But you see the quality in the attention.
Exactly.
Now, they was wiping down their equipment before COVID.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They cleaning, people weren't just mopping the floors and sweeping. So I was a member for 3 years.
At Lifetime?
Yes. Hell yeah.
It's beautiful over there.
And it was because my clientele, what I wanted to reach, was there.
Yes, that's where I want to reach.
Right. And not into their pockets, but into their firm.
I wanted to reach the men.
Right, in the men's. And so shout out to Brittany and Mark. Men's and women's.
I wanted to reach the men's.
But that's what I'm saying. If people, Yaya and Rhea both said Lifetime, right?
They did. I love Lifetime.
Right.
That's what the men at. Tell me they ain't going there to go work out. You can go in the basement.
And majority of times, you will see them when they leave in the locker room, they leaving with their suits.
And that's why I love it.
And they leave, you feel me?
Oh my God.
I think my Lifetime was just putting the cleaner. They had the cleaners in there.
They also be in their cute little joggers.
Matching joggers.
Oh, with their own cloud shoes.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. I had a flashback.
I see.
Yeah.
But so listen. Now that comparisons, it was the same comparisons I made about food with Coney Island.
Yeah, you said that with the dudes and stuff like that.
Mentality. So all I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, personally, I'm not going to Coney Island to meet a dude.
First of all, if a dude trying to meet you, if y'all both there picking up food to go or something like that, cool.
If it's after the club or something, nah.
No, because there's places.
You'll be hungry after you leave the spot.
But even if you're in the mentality, you're not going nowhere to eat. You're going to decompress that night.
Yeah. I might get a fry.
I can get one fry.
No, but listen, I'm just being silly, but I do understand what you're saying. Yes, it's the mentality of where people are and things like that. That's what you're getting with the mentality of people.
Dorian, all these gyms is of our oppressors.
Dorian, I don't care what you say. Black men be in Lifetime.
They do,
and I see them all the time.
I was there for 3 years. You know what I mean?
Well, they making Pilates so important, and Pilates ain't nothing but stretching.
But back then, they had
so Pilates time.
When I first got on Lifetime, they had the year for $1,200. The whole year for $1,200.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't going to the right one. She said she won't focus on the men when she went go to the one with the men's, girl, because they come out in their little joggers. But you got to go after 6, because them the ones they be working. They go after work.
I like noodles, but I don't like until I found out how bad the cup of noodles is.
At where?
The Raymond's. No, not where. In the packages in the
Oh,
cup.
that's nothing but salt.
Not even the salt. I'm talking about what the noodles is made of. When
I don't like the way they look.
When I find out the process, so anybody who want to learn anything about food that you eat, just go to YouTube and say, "What's the process of this?" And
Yeah, because that little crab meat people be eating, that ain't real.
No, that ain't real crab. But no.
Well, I don't eat crab anyway. I don't like the way. I don't want to fight with my meat.
But Woo, I can say so much. Anyway.
I'm talking about real food.
I know it can be. Listen, you can get full. So listen. Anyway, so lo mein noodles. No, I like noodles. But I like noodles like lo mein noodles. I do not like the ramen noodles that we get out of store packaging and stuff like this. I would actually go to the Korean store or
You know what really hurt me?
a Middle Eastern store.
I went to a Middle Eastern store this past weekend, and
something winked at you.
no, it just really was one of those things where it's like how they feed their people and make sure their people take it. Like it just really kind of bothered me because I'm like, I really, really hate that.
What you mean?
Because they have all their own stuff.
Yeah.
They don't need us for nothing. It's like we going to their store to go get different things.
We're the only people that need stuff.
It just really
whites and blacks.
Yes, it was like I really wish that we had some type of connection with Africa so we could import our own stuff and feed our own people. Like that's how I was feeling. It's one of those things.
Shout out to Yahaki. What's his name? Yahaki, the Watcher, whatever his name is. He do the holistic medicine and the curing of cancer.
Like we have direct contact with Ghana, is what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
We do.
Yeah.
They opened the ports to Detroit roughly about 7 to 8 years ago.
Okay.
Where there's African importing and you can export too.
Nice.
But you got to sign up to that code.
It just was dope to like be in their stores. Like they get their own herbs and tea. Like you know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh God.
But we have the same. We just don't frequent it. Like shout out to the Blue Nile. Have you been to the Blue Nile?
Once.
In Ferndale. Oh my God. When I say I was so fascinated at the texture and the taste of the food. I don't eat nothing really wild, and I did eat with my fork and spoon. Yeah, Dr. Yaki Awakening. He just showed go to his YouTube. First of all, go to our YouTube channel, The Rise and Grind Morning Show, and subscribe, share. But I went to his YouTube channel, and he showed his whole compound. He had his own farm. He showed people how he farm, how he actually take his vegetables straight out of the dirt, wash it off and eat it. And while he eating, he water his fruits and vegetables. He was showing all the trees, the peach trees, how they put fences around the different trees. The coyotes and other animals come and eat from it. But that's the perfect example of how we need to be.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
I feel like that's where we're gonna start heading.
Yeah, I think we should already be there.
Oh, for sure.
We should already be there.
Yeah.
I think what breaks us apart is our own non-discipline.
Well, Kanye West said it because they make us hate ourselves and love their wealth. That's why Shorty's hollering where the ballers at, and that's pretty much what they're doing over here in America.
I mean, people who like me and Shani was talking.
Where is his compound?
I forgot. But it's only 3 miles from his clinic.
But he's here in the U.S.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe we need to do a podcast visit.
I've been trying to reach out, so I'm gonna continue. Me and Calvin Deal got to get on some other stuff. So.
Oh, you talking about Judas?
Calvin. Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. Like Jay Shree said, she's definitely looking forward to growing her own. When in fact we should have never stopped.
Yeah, because I remember Big Ma had her own.
Big Ma and everybody on the block.
Yeah,
you know
Big Ma used to have her own.
If nothing else,
they would go out there and we would go pick the tomatoes and pick the
tomatoes,
peas.
String beans.
That's the only thing I remember. Was tomatoes and the peas, and greens, we would pick them.
And cabbage.
I don't remember all that.
Those are the 4 things I know for sure. Everybody had.
I know for sure was the beans, the string beans, and the tomatoes because we would go out there and pick them.
I think I'm gonna see my goddad today. Like, goddad, I need some of them jars.
And we had a pear tree, And then now we have a blackberry tree.
That's what's up. Do y'all treat it? Do y'all eat from it?
No, and I don't know why. I'm like, dog. Why are we not getting these blackberries? We could just go.
Why you ain't start?
Me?
Yeah.
Cause I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, ask. And you just talked about mentorship. Right?
Well, let me find a mentor then.
Yes, it's definitely in Missouri. Is it near St. Louis?
Oh, she's at Missouri. Oh, we need to make a trip.
Yeah, most definitely. It's only like 4 hours away, 5 hours away, if that. So
because Kanye didn't hate us, Judas.
Jim Animal, definitely. Shout out to John Q. They're gonna have Darren Brown on tonight.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Darren Brown.
At 9:00. Yeah, they're gonna have him on.
Nice.
So, but when you think about purpose over popularity, we have to really look at why we don't. It's not popular to grow a garden, even though it has a great purpose.
Pretty much anything that's popular, I'm not doing.
Yeah, but that's not true.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to, but sometimes you are forced into.
Well, TikTok ain't really doing it for me.
TikTok is the devil.
Yeah, I'm not getting on that. And that's popular.
Yeah, but I'm not
going to the Chris Brown concert was popular. I didn't go.
I didn't go. I did try to fly out to Vegas, but
for what?
The New Edition concert.
Yeah, I'm not going to see them either.
I was going with some friends, and I told
And
them,
if I pay Beyonce again, we're going to have a sit-down conversation because I feel I'm responsible for a lot of her success as well. So, me and Beyonce need to have a conversation.
So I'm so sorry. but Jay just riding that car. Anyway, so shout out to Beyonce and Jay-Z. They are the richest black couple in America.
And they don't be mad. They mind their business.
They mind their business.
I love it.
So, did you see where?
I love it.
You see where these news off the subject, y'all. These news corporations was trying to say Jay-Z name was on the Epstein.
I did not, but they always want to bother Jay-Z.
Guess what? Quickly,
he left.
He shunned that.
Of course.
He said, man,
they just want to bother that.
I got lawyers.
They just want to bother that black man. Leave that man alone. He ain't bothering nobody.
He said he paid lawyers. TikTok is the devil. Yes, it is. Carly, you in the air?
I need you to explain that.
No, she asking as a question.
Yeah. Well, the reason I say TikTok is the devil, anything that can hypnotize kids. You know, I look things as biblically as I can, but anything that can make kids follow, and then adults follow behind the kids, and they all doing the same thing, and then want respect from their children when they, that don't make sense to me. It's out of order. When I say it's out of order,
are you talking about the challenges?
No, it's not. It's not just challenges. Anything that deals with money, they realize black people would jump on.
That is so true.
Anything, I can make me $1. Oh my God, let's do this. And it's if you want to get you $1, you all know that landscaping is good all year round. Start your landscaping company.
Construction.
Plumbing.
Electrician.
I mean, so don't say you're doing it for the money. Just say you're lazy and you're doing it to try to make easy money. I don't care how much money involved. If it don't comes with integrity and it don't comes with purpose, it has no reason. And this is where we fall short at every single time. And
is that you still explaining why TikTok is the devil?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because you lost me, but go ahead.
No, TikTok is the devil. Anything that have children following it with no guidance, with no type of parameters, with no type of rules, they say, you can't cuss and nothing sexual. Don't they know that these kids come up with other ways to communicate sexually?
Yeah, I mean to say it's a lazy way to make a penny.
But again, it's definitely a lazy way. So anything that's lazy is going to teach our kids, you don't have to leave the house. But, back then you was like, man, you got to go out. You got to go get a job or something. You can't just stay in my house.
Don't none come to a sleeper but a dream.
But now people letting their kids lay in the house because they making a little bit of money. So that's what I'm saying. That's why TikTok is the devil. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, because we don't follow nothing that the black people that came up with all these apps. No one can show me one black app that they follow that they made successful. Nobody.
I think all of it's a gift and a curse. It's about how you use it.
Well, it ain't about how one person use it is not how everybody should be. Here's the thing. Anybody heard of fan base? We heard of fan base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I got a fan base account. Yes.
Yeah, we have a fan base account. But he said, hey, listen, pay your money, $300, $299, and be a part of what we got going on.
Absolutely.
And I only know 2 people that did it.
Well, when I found out about it, the funds wasn't there, but I definitely would have did it had the funds been there. And I tried to get them funds together too. I tried.
So what I said to people was, well, why y'all didn't just use the TikTok money that you claim you're making to buy the stock in the fan base? And they told me, that don't make no sense. Well, TikTok ain't gonna allow you to buy no stock.
Right.
We always put into everybody else, but never to ourselves.
Well, I mean, and I can agree there, but I don't believe TikTok is the devil. Those parameters that you were talking about when it comes to children, that's what the fucking the parents are for. That's not what the app is for. That's what the parents.
So
are
why
for.
is the parents following the kids?
Listen, my kids could not even.
Your kids are grown.
Nor do my kids even still have a Facebook account. Again, because it was up to the parent to set those parameters, not TikTok. I didn't
excuse me, when you
allow my children
but when the
to
kid
have
go,
social media.
But when
So
the kid go to the store, can he buy cigarettes?
No.
Yes, he can if he say, my mama told me to come get these cigarettes. They learned the games of that.
Okay, now listen. Back in the day, I was able to buy Big Mama cigarettes. Now my kid cannot go in the store with a damn note. They gonna laugh at that kid, and that kid gonna have to come up out that store.
Well,
that's not happening like that, Miles.
That's good.
Now, I'm not saying that it's not happening at all.
I'm about to say it's happening. I just seen the kid buy some cigarettes
like
yesterday. The kid just bought some, and I seen the kid bought some cigarillos, whatever they call
Cigarillos.
Yeah, cigarillos yesterday.
Not that I smoke.
I just seen it yesterday, so I'm just saying. But
my whole point is the parameters is supposed to be set by the parents, not by the goddamn app.
The kids shouldn't even have no goddamn smartphone. How about that?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So
Right.
it's all up to the parental guidance that's around them.
But they go.
I'm not looking for no one nor an app to give my kids guidance that did not come from me.
Well,
No,
of course,
that's not gonna happen.
But if you gave them the cell phone, and I'm not speaking on you, but if you gave them the cell phone, they got their permission right there. And all I'm saying is, most parents. Shout out to Nate Melissa, who showed me, was one of the main people, was like how to set parental stuff on the phones and tablets or whatever. But this is what I'm saying: popularity is pulled over on purpose at this point when it comes down to TikTok. They're only going with TikTok because it's popular. They're not going with it because it has a purpose. Everybody got TikTok, but they don't got Yuka. That don't make no sense to me. You mean to tell me you rather play on this app called TikTok than look at what's inside of the food you're about to eat? That don't make no sense.
I mean, personally, I don't think kids need a phone unless they driving or they in sports.
Clap. Do that clap again, because I don't even care if you in the sport. You still don't need it.
I mean, if they're into
be
something.
at practice, so what you need it for?
No, I'm saying like
again,
teenagers.
I was a different type of parent.
I'm saying like 15, 16, because that's usually when they, you're starting to drive. You might be playing sports or you're hanging out with friends. That's the only time I feel like you need it. But you don't need no phone at 11 and 10 and 9. You with your parents. You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing.
This the whole
A teenager, yeah, it's different.
Children are smarter.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And children are more smarter than we give them, because when I was younger,
Because they're little people.
Yeah.
I don't understand why
and
people
they
get that. They absorb everything.
By the time they 30 years old, they stupid as hell. But listen.
Most of them, right.
That's what I'm saying. So
I want nobody yelling at me. That's 7 minutes. Bye.
Don't worry about it. Bye.
No, I think we don't give them credit for a lot of different things. And children ask why all the time.
Yeah, but
God said you should have childlike faith, and I ain't having a child.
right. But that's because you have to still learn how to be coachable.
Absolutely.
Most children are coachable, and the childlike faith, that's what it's meant by. You have to be able to absorb what's going on, because there are still things out here in the world that want to hurt you or take advantage of you.
Well, yeah, I mean, it said times are different, ladies. I really don't think so. I think the times are still the same.
Times is not there's no difference.
And I don't think people have changed much.
They have.
Yeah.
They
So
really-
I mean, I feel like that's an excuse that people have been using because they want to be a part of the foolishness that's happening.
The
But
only thing that changed has been technology.
that's it.
And if technology is being pushed and we're not the makers of it, though we were the creators of it, but it's abused and it's been hidden. It's so much stuff we don't know about.
Well, if people just admit, like you
ancestors.
said, going back to lazy,
Yes.
y'all give y'all kids devices because y'all want to be bothered.
There you go. Yeah.
That's really all
I ain't gonna
it
lie.
is.
Plenty of times I was cooking. I said, "Here, put it."
Yeah, because
You know
it's
what I
like, I
mean?
don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I had to read. I had to
So
read a
smart.
book. Yeah.
She's just so smart that that's why all them kids got on school bus. Yeah, stop it.
No, really. I mean, I had to sit and read while my mom was cooking.
Really?
Yeah, I would read.
Oh yeah, yes, most definitely.
Yeah, I had to. That was part of the one. It was homework,
Yeah.
and then two, it's like, okay, let me read and then get my. While
Definitely.
she's doing her thing.
I think now that
Like we don't even give kids coloring books.
No, we don't give them coloring books, and so
That's crazy.
And so here's what's
My
crazy.
niece really kind of old school. She got coloring books.
Here's the crazy part because she got a wise auntie.
Yeah, she got coloring books,
Kind of busy.
and she read.
Call you on the air.
Ooh, this is my favorite subject. Goddamn kids and this technology. You damn right, Brittany. And people kill me with this. Times have changed. No, the hell
No,
it
they
hasn't.
haven't.
You know what has changed? Like
Nothing
Miles
has changed.
said, like we all agree, it's the technology.
It's technology.
And unfortunately, as we created the technology, we've allowed it to control us now.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Every
it.
aspect of our lives. is in control.
And Dorian, the crazy part is we let it control it. We let it control us because we don't know the creators of it.
Yeah.
That's
Of it,
what,
right.
If we knew that we were the creators of it, we'd have put ourselves.
Well, and if they understood why it was created, it was all psychology that was behind it.
every step of
Right.
the way.
It's all strategic, because it's supposed to be for your dopamine.
Yeah.
It's supposed to make you feel excited. It's supposed it does all of these psychological things to us, which is what people don't understand. So that's why like I said, with my niece, I do a lot of stuff that I did as a kid with her, and she likes it, and I can see the difference in her with other kids. And
So-
it's not just me. I know her dad does things as well too in the
We
family.
used to live in a world where we knew how bad technology can get out of hand.
Yes.
So 25 years ago, we had, remember the sheep dolly?
Yes.
Miles, you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
What did our government do? We banned cloning
Yes.
because we allowed animals to be cloned, which is a lot of this food we're eating now, which is dead animals, zombie animals. But we made sure from a legal aspect, our government said, hey, we are not going to be able to clone human beings. And we stuck with that. That was one technology that everybody was like, ooh,
Adamant
imagine
about.
if I had somebody to double up and I can have 3 wives and work 2 jobs. And no, we understood that technology was going to destroy mankind. And here we are now. And AI, and people say, well, about AI. Well, we got big fakes, different stuff, Chat GPT, whatever, all that crap, right? But in reality, AI has been around for at least 35 years.
Yeah, it has.
Correct.
Watch
You
the
know.
Terminator.
Not even a Terminator. They
I'm
just,
talking about for me.
Man, it was some bullshit video games we had. Basketball, football, and baseball where there was dots, right? There was about
Those were video games?
yes, hold on. Handheld, portable video games.
Handheld, portable,
Now listen, these had about 6 buttons on them, 7 buttons, right? People did it to program us getting ready for the future far as the new program that was going up far as the controllers. I'm sure. So,
Which
Make
is
the
the
controllers
6,
more
yeah.
more handleable, and the technology they've been pushing there.
hold on.
It's all technology.
Definitely. And Dorian, dig this. They came out with the word called multitasking.
Yeah.
Just because of this. And most people don't understand that part. And then Yamina has said change had
No, she said society has changed. She said she doesn't agree, but I don't agree with
listen,
what she said.
I'm not agreeing at all
Yeah.
what she's saying because
Nothing has changed with technology.
Something got to be put in place. What she's saying, society only changed because the rule makers and the laws has changed,
Yeah.
and it ain't changed for the better. So everything that we thought was bad, it still is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Killing is still bad. We still got a high uneducated, illiterate rate.
Population, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
and and we still got the violence. We still we still got everything. So nothing changed. At the time where there was only 100 people in government, now there's over 8,900 to 18,000, whatever amount they said. Nothing still changed.
What was that song about with the Talking Heads? Same as it ever was.
Same as it
Same
ever
as it ever was.
So
You can change the new old boss is still the same as the new boss.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed under the sun.
And so this is the part where I'm gonna throw in there when my dating was involved. I hate stupid women.
Which
Right.
makes sense.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
turned
so
on.
sorry, guys. Y'all got a lot of them out there.
and so when I was dating, I say something like, I was watching Amistad and the young lady like, everybody was slaves back in the day.
They're still slaves today.
I said mentally everybody was, but no, they had free slaves. So why they call them slaves? There was free blacks, but the reason why they call them because they just like what you think. Everybody was slaves. Everybody wasn't born into slavery.
And I don't know why people don't agree with that. And blacks own slaves.
There were some black owned
Blacks own slaves.
Yeah, black owned
And
slaves.
we have to get out of this thought like if it's us that created it, that it's better.
Yes,
Or
really.
the intent is good.
Wait a minute. The intent for AI was good, right?
The intent.
But
it was the same with Facebook. The intention was supposed to be good.
Yeah, but somebody switched it. But the intent for us was for black people to get a jump ahead of other people, or get away. Some people actually created inventions to get out of their bond of slavery, but then they was thrown right back in. Right? There's so many people who created things for their master, quote unquote, just to get out of slavery.
Yeah.
And then
Thrown back in.
21 days to 30 days later, they thrown right back in it because they created. Listen to this, Yaya. They created new laws and new rules in order for people to be slaves. So yeah.
That's why nothing has changed.
All right, then thank you, Dorian.
Thank you.
So people again, this is the part.
That's why I'm over technology.
Right. So I'm definitely over technology. I still got my iPhone 13.
Well, you know what I read the other day? They said that a lot of rich people are going back to flip phones.
Yes.
Yeah, they said, and it's not because they're going back to flip phones so that they can get less distractions.
Yeah.
And it was something that I wanted to go back to with the whole purpose over popularity. And Dorian had said something earlier about repetition. And most people that are billionaires and millionaires are that because of repetition, because of discipline. They do the same thing every single day,
and they know
the same way.
They learn how to use their brain power.
Yeah,
because everybody's brain power. We all have the same brain power, y'all. Hello, but it's how you use it is most important.
Yeah.
A woman will use.
Well, it's the same with money, right? It's not about what you make; it's how you spend it.
Most definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. How and when.
Yeah.
Because it's a time to really spend money. It's a time not to.
Yeah, and that's all it is. So it doesn't matter how much somebody make.
You spend.
It's how you spend it.
You spend the majority of your money when you get the most out of it, and you spend it
because your money should be making money for you.
And you spend it when your group spend it the most to get recognized as a power source.
Yeah.
And most people don't understand that. Again, shout out to anybody who has a restaurant, a business, period. Please get in contact with me. My phone number is 248-867-0485, 248-867-0485. And it's because I'm doing something together for all different type of entrepreneurs. If you own a restaurant, we all should be buying napkins at the same time. And then I have 2 to 3 different people that would deliver your napkins. Instead of paying $1.32 for a pack of napkins, you should be paying 13 cents. But you only can do it if y'all in the unit. And most people don't know it, but that's how Chaldeans do it. You know what I mean? Because they will buy a bulk or I forgot what they call it. I'm getting tongue tied or brain fart.
Or all of it.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
They buy skids. They buy skids of a particular item.
They also all live together too.
And well, yes and no. They live together for 2-3 reasons.
Yes.
Credit is number one. Credit is number one. They definitely have.
They have purpose.
There you go.
Over popularity.
They definitely use purpose because no one knows who's the monarch or whoever of Chaldean families or Muslim families for that case, because most of them are overseas in their motherland, and they go see them for counsel.
Yeah, that is true. But back to purpose.
And
Overpopulated.
Dorian said it too. Dorian said all these. Can you read that for me right quick while I go here?
He said, all this wealth you see isn't all hard earned like you think. Some of the wealth is handed down. Most of it really. If working hard was a way to get rich, the horse would be a billionaire. No. I don't necessarily. I would agree with that, Dorian. I'm just saying.
No, Dorian here. I'm with you. I don't agree.
Yeah.
But guess what, Dorian? The person who feeds the horse will be the rich one. Because the horse got to be fed, right?
The point is, being successful is being repetition.
Yeah.
That's my whole point.
But I do agree with you. A lot of this money is being handed down.
Of course it's supposed to be handed down.
What up, though, Jim
I
Animal?
believe in nepotism. Hey, Jim Animal.
Good morning, Davey.
I am all for nepotism.
Shout out to Port of Detroit. And nothing.
I'm for it.
Definitely. For people
I ain't
who
working this hard for me not to give it to my children.
For people who got shirt companies and garment companies, we are so. I'm gonna put something in the ear. We need to be going to a place called The Source that's in Las Vegas with the Magic Show. The Source is where all these other companies get their materials from, and we really need to be going there. T-shirts, nine times out of 10. It's way cheaper. The first time I got a good deal on T-shirts, it was 18 to 19 cents per shirt. Sizes 1 through 5 X. So through small through 5X. There was only 18 cents, 19 cents a piece. And instead of me being stupid and passing it up, but you had to get 100,000 shirts. Anybody do the math on 18 cents times 100,000? That's not a lot of money. So what I immediately did, I called a couple people, said, "Hey man, I know how to get these shirts for $1.25 a piece."
You were in purpose.
I was in my purpose, and I served the purpose of other people. But all they had to do is make the trip with me.
And they didn't do it.
No, nobody. Listen, people think they know everything because of a computer, because of social media, which
so your answer will always be social media.
Man, will always be social media.
I agree.
Because I look at how people think.
They don't.
They don't.
Yeah.
Siri, call such and such.
Oh, God.
I'm guilty of that. Look, it's calling such and such now. Looking for such and such. And if anybody ever followed the Minister Farrakhan, he said in I think it's like 1990, the artistry of God. Your brain can hold more knowledge, more information than all the computers of the world.
That's true.
But most people don't even want to.
We only use 10% of it.
If we use it.
We only using 10% of it.
If we use it.
Yeah.
And we don't even use 10%. The 10% that we use is always on BS. And so I used to remember phone.
Well, we need to sit in silence a lot. People do not sit in silence.
No one hardly anyone sits in peace. If it is if they have peace or they sit in peace, it was forced trauma. Most people,
people need to sit in peace.
And the sad thing about
they got quiet time over in other countries.
Definitely, they have quiet months.
Well, that's what they were saying over in Tokyo, which is why I really want to get over there. It's quiet. Yeah. Like you get on the train, no one's talking. Like there's no, like they said, it's very respectful of like your mind.
Let's say your ports.
Yeah,
your
like
ports, your eye ports, your eyesight.
Yeah, like they said, it's very, very respectful.
And no
like,
one farts.
I want to get over there so I can see just how peaceful they say. Like I heard it's so peaceful over there.
Yes, I heard the same thing.
Yeah. Because it sure ain't peaceful when you come over here. You be in the grocery store. Yeah, girl. And like, I don't want to hear your conversation.
Wow. This is what Jay Cherie said. She said,
what she said?
This is why the cavemen minds weren't better than the minds now. Actually, they were. But
well, that's why all the stuff was built.
Well, cavemen. So let's define cavemen. You can call back if you
all
like.
All I can think of is a Flintstone.
Right. But cavemen were from basically based in the Caucasus Mountains, to where they didn't have the knowledge of certain things.
Well, another thing too about the whole caveman, like they were saying, like how we eat in America, like eat now as humans, we weren't even designed to eat the way we eat anyway.
Hell
like basically, if you hunted something and you killed it, that's what you ate, and you can go days
Yeah.
without eating.
But that's why they didn't just kill deer. If they killed deer, a big deer, or any big animal, they did it for the fur, for the warmth. They
Yeah,
didn't-
like
they
it
do
wasn't
for the-
just to eat.
Yeah, because they can't refrigerate it. Meat,
So it wasn't
meat-
necessary for
meat
us
get
to
rot
eat.
real
Like the
quick,
way
real
we
quick.
eat now is not really necessary for us to eat the way that we eat.
We really supposed to eat once a week, and that's crazy.
Well, I eat once a day.
Yeah, but we supposed to eat once a week. If we eat once a week, we'll never get sick.
Well, that's why I was just about to say. That's why people are so sick.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, like, if you get sick, if you catch any type of cold or anything, just go on a fast and just drink water all day. You'll be fine. Your body would naturally start to heal itself.
Yeah, but they use more of their minds for hunting, Jay. You're absolutely correct. They use their minds for hunting.
Yeah.
Due to we have buildings and we have stores now, we don't hunt as much, nowhere near as much.
Yeah.
First of all, here's one thing I tell people. We tore down what God gave us to build what we can adore.
That's true. Because the wealth is in the land.
So
Everything's in the land.
everything is in the land. So if we tore down what God did for our own self-gratitude, we already lost.
Oh, yeah. We were supposed to subdue. We ain't did nothing.
Exactly. Good morning, Mark. Mark said good morning.
Hey, Mark.
How was
That's
Mark?
why he was mad that he didn't like that he made us.
He was like, man, this is the biggest mistake.
He said it though. Like God repented. Like
God repented to himself. Man.
he did. He didn't like us. That's why he's trying to get us together now.
Yeah, and people think that's what. Y'all, the earth never flooded, okay? Just get out your brain.
It didn't flood.
No, the part of the earth that they were at
Flooded.
And that's all they thought was the earth. Nobody walked from. Could you imagine somebody walking from Chicago to Asia? No, they didn't do it.
Certain parts of the world flooded is what you're saying.
Yeah, because
It don't even make sense.
Yeah, but people, the earth flooded, so it was just.
I mean, because New Orleans flooded.
Yeah,
Nothing else did though.
and that was their world. Rest in peace to those who lost their life in the
Yeah,
world.
and I'm not saying it to make fun of them. I'm just saying,
Right, I know.
as an example. Yeah.
It's definitely an example. Hey, y'all, give us a call, 810-560-0658, 810-560-0658.
So the moral of the story is not to be popular.
Not to be popular at all.
Popularity is a job.
It's more than a notion, yes.
Yeah, it's a real life job.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I remember when I was up there popular, as far as popular. Yeah, I got into some sticky situations.
that's why people be losing their mind too.
Yeah, I got into some real sticky situations.
Because if you fall for the hype,
I had a person tell me he was me.
what? You talking about the one with Scarlett Johansson, Jay Charisse?
Oh, Lucy? Oh, Lucy was good, yeah. But not even Lucy. Was Enoflux.
I ain't seen
Enoflux was a great movie.
I saw Species.
It was about these brothers. It was about these brothers who cloned themselves.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They cloned themselves because they never wanted their information to leak.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was dope. I said, and then me and
I should
Nate,
clone me.
Me and Nate was watching that before I said, dog, could you imagine if we clone each other? I mean, like, for real, if people cloned us, like we clone ourselves. He was like, that's crazy. To me, I looked at that story as being about me and Nate. What did Jay say?
Nothing. She's basically saying the movie will allow her to use 100% of her brain. But there's another movie that did that too with Bradley Cooper. He took a pill.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of the name of the movie right now, but he did the same thing. It was a pill that he took, and it used like 100% of his brain. Yeah.
But what Lucy did, what Lucy was able to do, is not what he was.
But what's crazy, right? Because they use it as science, but to me, it all points back to the spiritual.
That's all.
It all points back to the spiritual.
All the time. People cannot never give God the credit.
Yeah, because she was able to see through like your body and see, because people think that we live in just this dimension, but actually there's another dimension that nobody really knows.
Dimensions.
It's a lot of dimensions, but
shout out to Marvel and
I didn't want to go
DC.
so deep into that on the air right now, but yeah, Limitless.
That's
yes.
what it was. Yes.
There's another dimension that you're in that people don't even realize, and that's just something so simple as daydreaming.
True.
That's another dimension that you're in, and people don't even realize.
That's a conscious.
It's not.
No, I'm talking it's a conscious dimension.
It's a conscious and it's a subconscious dimension.
Oh,
so like it's two dimensions in one, and people don't realize. Like that you're in another dimension when you start doing all of that. But that's a whole nother thing. I don't
Some
wanna get
people
into.
don't. Some people don't even want to go there.
Yeah. And the crazy part is that's where you should go, because that's where your ideas are coming from, and that's where you're able to talk and speak to God.
People don't believe that they have the ability.
Well, that's why our minds
I
are
told-
so powerful,
I told someone.
which is why they keep trying to make people believe that times have changed. And no, they just don't want you to get into your mind.
I called someone Wednesday and said, "Is this something you want to tell me?" Mm-hmm. They're like, "Huh?" I said, "Well, you do know I'm like gifted and anointed, so I think it's something you want to tell me." Yeah, but call me when you get home or something. Mm-hmm. Right then, I knew what it was. You know what I mean? And I keep trying to tell people, any and everything that God gave me, I never denied it. Because who am I to deny God?
Who am I to deny what the Lord can do?
Ooh, I never heard that one. That sound good. It really sounds
It's
good.
Chandler Moore.
Oh, yeah. I ain't know him and his brother did something. That's dope.
Chandler Moore is one of the dopest gospel artists in the world.
Carla, you on air?
What up? You keep telling people call back in. Ain't nobody else called. I said I'm gonna call again.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, did y'all check out that? I don't know if y'all watched interviews or whatever. The Kevin Gates, Shannon Sharp interview.
No.
I gotta watch it. I never knew they did it. They did an interview.
Yeah, man. Hey, what made me think about that is when you said don't nobody give God the credit, right?
Right.
And that's one thing, like, you know how Shannon Sharp good for them good intros, right? Or
Right.
those good, man, and when as soon as he finished, he say, man, let me stop you. That's all honor and praises to God, to the Most High, right?
Right.
And that was basically, even in his being Kevin Gates, and you know what I mean, like that street rough shit, it was still like it was so humble, man. You know what I'm saying? All praises was to God. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the growth he talked about was beautiful, also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Brittany Chanel, you said something earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't fully disagree with you, but I do kind of look at it a different way. You say prayer is not for venting, right?
I said prayer is not what?
Prevention.
Not for venting. Yeah, no, it's not
Never
for venting.
No.
I look at it like I'm not supposed to be venting all the time, because I would say 98% of my prayers are thank you. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what it is.
Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah, it's not
I feel
for
like-
venting.
I feel like it's preventing also, because, I mean, who you gonna vent to? Who is the best person to vent to but God?
So that's
You ain't got so truly, when you truly want to get something off your heart, you could tell a person, or you could just have a talk with God, depending on your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do feel like meditation is where you look for where for me, meditation is where I get I get the answers to my problems, where I solve my problems.
And
you know what I'm saying?
so that's actually the prayer part, which is what people keep getting confused. Is you just said it. That is where you meditate. That's actually the prayer. The other part, when you're just venting, that's what it is. That's not prayer. So you just answered. You just answered.
We got to agree to disagree on that.
No.
'Cause I look at it as
Meditation is prayer.
it's a form, but I look at it, prayer is talking to God. Meditation is listening to God, because when I meditate, I'm not speaking. I'm in a zone, and I meditate many different types of ways. But for the most part, when I'm meditating for that answer from God, I'm not speaking. That's why I say prayer is me talking to God, and meditation for me is listening. You know, like I say, that's just my opinion on it.
No, that's fine, because you can also pray without actually talking. You know that, right?
I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like meditation, all of it, like meditation is the prayer. Even with you listening, because you can meditate on something without actually talking to God. You know what I'm saying? Like you can actually pray
within your heart and within your spirit, because it's two different prayers. Like you have an actual, because you have a spirit and you have a soul. So a lot of the venting part, that's the soul part, which is the soulish part, because your soul has to cry out. It's the human, that's the emotions, it's all the things that you have to express. But the spiritual part, which is what you're talking about, the meditation part. So spiritually, you can actually pray without talking. And I'm about to tell you where your spirit lies. Your spirit is right where the stomach part is. I don't know if you ever had that experience, like you ever been fearful, or people like, oh, I got butterflies in my stomach and all of that. That's where your spirit actually is, right?
So you got that gut feeling.
Or you got a gut feeling. That's where the spirit actually lies. That's where the spirit actually lies. And then if you really get into the spiritual part, because even with spirituality, it's still something that you have to train to do. And the reason why is because of the world that we live in. Like our soul is in both worlds, right? At the same time. So you have to practice the spiritual part until it becomes second nature to you.
What you preach.
So
Okay, so
So even down to meditating, I don't know if you really kind of paid attention to your spirit, but you feel it in that stomach area if you kind of pay attention.
And that's why
kind of start paying. That's why the breathing part is so important. But when you do meditation, just kind of pay attention to that.
Brittany Chanel, this Jay Sharice, I got a question. Because I grew up as a Christian. I'm not a Christian now, but I grew up as a Christian, right? And I've never in my life heard Christian people talk about meditating.
Yeah, never. I know, because that's they're religious. I'm not religious.
Well, Christian.
Wait, hold on, let her finish.
Go ahead, Jay.
And for Buddhists, our reason for meditating is nothing about what you just said. So I wanted to know, where did you come up with or read or whatever to say meditation is what you're saying?
Okay.
Like, where did you get that part from? Because I've never seen that.
Meditation is actually in the Bible. And if you think about it, so like even with the Bible, like we have to think, right? And that's why I didn't grow up in the church. Right. So that's where the spiritual portion kind of came for me. And I grew up, like when I did start going to church, it was under prophetic and it was all under prophets and spirit. We could talk about it off air. So meditation is in the Bible, and God even says it. He will give you the desire, like meditating. Yeah. What is it? I can't think of the scripture right now. The meditation of your heart. It's in Psalm somewhere. I have to find it. I can't think of the scripture right now because I'm talking to you. But Moses meditated. Jesus went off and meditated. When he was saying, when he would go off into prayer, he was meditating. You're supposed to meditate. Like that's how we communicate with God, through meditation. And with the whole thing with the church and all of that, a lot of it people didn't know, or they didn't understand, or they shied away from it. Paul was deep into meditation. It's all throughout the Bible. It's all all the meditation is in. John meditated.
And Jay, another thing is
because for Buddhists, our core purpose of meditating is to end suffering, to cultivate wisdom, to achieve enlightenment, to foster mindfulness, and to develop concentration.
Right, but that concentration that you're speaking of, still in Buddhist, is still based on meditation.
It's still based on meditation.
No, that I know that's the core. That's what I said. That meditation. Those things are the core purpose of us meditating.
Yeah, but the purpose of all of that, what you're saying, is for you to know yourself. It's to empower yourself. It's to empower yourself. It's to empower others.
Right. No, that's what I was saying. Ours is not to. We don't do meditation to speak to God.
Okay, so here,
not our purpose for meditating.
Well, it's not.
So wait. Let me give her this. Remember, I told you that it was in Psalms, right? Like I said, it's all throughout the Bible. It's Psalms 19:14. It says, "Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer." So meditation has always been that, right?
And you're taking the meditation of my heart, you're taking that as
your spirit too, right? So it's a lot of words in the Bible that's kind of interchangeable. That's why they call it Bible study. But the heart, as well as your spirit, it could be the same thing. Right, so because how
See,
God,
and I
so
think
how
the
God talks to
meditation of
us.
your heart different than the meditation of your mind.
How?
Well, no, she's right.
No,
Because she's absolutely right, right?
I was about to
Because
ask a
the
question.
mind is actually soul.
Right.
The heart is actually spirit, right? Which is why God is always, your heart's wicked.
Yes.
And it can be, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of the words are kind of interchangeable in the Bible, right? Yeah. But you're absolutely right. So the heart is the spirit part, which is what God communicates with your spirit, not your soul.
Right. And so
your soul is not communicated to. Your soul gets it from the spirit and or the body, right? So the body and the spirit is constantly at war for the soul. Everybody want the soul.
And but even as being a Buddhist, Jay, and please, I'm asking, isn't
I definitely will correct you.
yeah, I know, but isn't the way you eat part of your lifestyle as a Buddhist?
Yes.
You know why? Your stomach.
Yes, because
Which is where the spirit is.
We believe, right.
So
we believe that what you feed yourself in food, information, all that stuff, it's feeding your spirit.
And
Okay,
that's
exactly. It's the same thing. So that's why when people fast,
this about to say that
when you do fasting, it actually allows you to get more into the spiritual part where you can actually hear from God
and have
more,
clarity,
right?
yes.
And have clarity, right? Because now that's why you're not supposed to eat. You're not supposed to eat after a certain time, right? So that now you can have dreams, you can have vision, you can have clarity, you can have peace. Your body can actually rest and you can actually hear spiritually. This is why, because everything is in that dang on stomach.
Yes.
That's where your spirit resides.
Actually,
and the reason why people can't get in contact with it is because they're full of food.
Yeah, that's why you have so many dummies fighting at the clubs. Be full of liquor. They be full of food.
They're not in tune spiritually.
Yeah. So that's
why I eat a lot of fruit.
Hey, I appreciate the clarification, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we can pick this up later. I don't want to take up too much time.
You good?
No, y'all good.
You good? All right. Thank you very much.
All right, appreciate y'all.
You're welcome. Yeah, no, that's a whole nother topic that I can.
Yeah, clarity is very
clarity. Yeah.
Clarity is important, and that word clarity is not used a lot.
Yeah, but as far as meditation is throughout the Bible. Christians should meditate, and the reason why Christians ain't winning because they ain't meditating. There's a whole nother topic.
As the human race, we can all learn from learning the source.
Well, because to be honest, you cannot quiet your mind.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do is focus.
Yeah.
And the only thing never mind.
Go ahead.
We can talk about it. The only thing you can do is focus on something. And that's really what it's all about. But we are meditating. When you're daydreaming, that's a form of meditation.
Yeah. Anything outside.
This is why porn is so dangerous.
I love it.
Because it's a form of meditation.
I be meditating. I be trying to.
You're so stupid. Yeah.
Anyway.
It's all meditation.
Yes. Full and junk of chaos. Very true, Yamina. So
that's why people, when they fast,
whether
they feel
you're
so
a
much
Buddhist,
better.
whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Catholic,
It
whether
all
you're
points
Christian,
back to the
it
God
all
Almighty.
goes to one.
Yes.
Only one. And I hate when people be like, man, I be praying, I be thanking Jesus. I be thanking God. What's the difference? Oh, it's the difference. It's my daughter got company and they don't come say hi to me. They better come say hi to me.
Well, Jesus points you to the Father.
Thank you. See, there you go. See, clarity.
Yeah, Jesus points you to the Father.
All the time.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to get into it. It's too deep for a lot of people. I don't want to.
I don't want to get into it either, but people hate when I talk because I be telling the truth. So, thank y'all for calling in today. I think we had a very good show.
Interesting.
No commercials.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, everybody who checked us out. G, J, Dorian, of course. Shout out to Calvin. Everybody who accommodated this show today, we really appreciate you and everything else. Any last words you want to say, Brittany?
It's snowing, y'all. Be careful out.
It's snowing? Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. So if I turn around and look right now, it's snow.
Yep.
I don't see nothing.
That's because you ain't got the blinds open.
Oh, okay.
Foolishness.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's who you are.
That's who I am. Y'all been checking out the Rising Ground Morning Show. Thank you.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you.
I will have apples again on Wednesday.
Thank you. And bring me some. All right? Peace. Good night. first. Hold on.
You don't know what you doing.
Okay. Hold on. I think the damn button ain't working.
Nah, you ain't working.
Ooh.